Let's be real. People love to say money isn't everything. But here is the question I want to ask you. If money isn't everything, then why is it the reason so many people stay in a job they hate so much? Why is it the reason women swallow the respect in relationships? Why is it the reason people keep quiet with their soul is screaming for change? Here is the truth no one say out loud. Without money, you don't have choices. You are forced to say yes when you want to say no. You are forced to sit in a room that does not deserve you. You are forced to shrink, settle, and tolerate things you should never tolerate. And that is why this message matters. Because today, we are going to talk about money, not as a status symbol, not as greed, but as power. Power to walk away, power to hold standards, power to never again beg for respect. Stay with me because in this video, I will show you how money builds freedom, how it gives you backbone, and how it stops you from ever again playing small just to survive. And I promise you, once you understand this, you will never look at money the same way again. Hey beautiful people, look who is back on your screen again, me. And if this is your very first time seeing my face, thank you so much for clicking on my video. Welcome to this family. So grab your tea, your snacks, your bonnet, whatever feels right, and let's get into this video. I'm so excited. Section 1, why money matters more than they say. Money can't buy happiness. That is the line we are all heard. And it is true. Happiness is not for sale. But let's be honest, without money, life gets small. Without money, you are not free to choose happiness. You are forced to choose survival. Money gives you option to walk out of toxic relationship without fear, to quit a draining job without begging, to protect your peace without apology. Without money, many people endure things they don't deserve, and not because they want to, but because they can't afford to live. Money isn't about luxury, it's about dignity. It's about breathing room. It's about standing tall, even in a world that tries to push you down. And when people tell you money doesn't matter, they usually already have it. Yes, they usually have it too. Money is your backbone. Did you hear that? Money is not just number in an account. It's a backbone. It's the strength behind your choices. It's the quiet voice that say, I can walk away if I need to. It's the power that keep your standard unshaken. With money, you don't have to tolerate disrespect at work. With money, you don't have to swallow pain in a relationship. With money, guys, you don't have to explain yourself when you leave a room that doesn't honor you. Money gives you posture. It allows you to stand tall in situations where others will crumble. It makes you unshakable because you are not depending on anyone to survive. That is why building financial stability is not selfish. It's survival. It's self-protection. It's powerful. Number 3, the silent truth about respect. Here is the truth we don't say loud enough. The world treats you differently when you don't need anything from them. Did you hear that? When you are desperate, people can smell it. They push your limits. They test your boundaries. They lower your worth. But when you are financially secure, you move differently. You don't chase, you choose. You don't beg, you decide. You don't tolerate, you elevate. That kind of energy is magnetic. It commands respect without you saying a word. And that respect doesn't come from what you wear or what you own. It comes from the confidence that you don't need to beg, borrow, or settle. Think about it. Even in business, the most respected negotiators are the ones who can walk away from the table without fear. Why? Because options equal power. Respect isn't just about how you carry yourself. It's about the foundation underneath. And money is part of that foundation. When you don't need to stay, your presence shifts. Your presence shifts from desperation to choice, and that choice commands respect. If you are enjoying this video, bestie, don't forget to subscribe because you know what, we are growing together here. Chapter 4, money gives you freedom to be you. Think about it. How many times have you silenced yourself because you couldn't risk losing your paycheck? How many times have you beaten your tongue because rent is due? How many times have you said yes when your whole soul wanted to scream no? That is the cage that comes with financial struggle. You are living in a world where survival demands silence. That is what happens without money. But when you build financial strength, you gain the freedom to be yourself without fear. You can speak your truth at work because you know you are not trapped. You can walk out of a relationship because you know you will be fine on your own. You can take risks, try new things, and chase your own dream. Not because it is easy, but because you are not enslaved to survive. Money does not make you who you are. It gives you the room to finally show who you are. Money gives you, the freedom to be yourself without fear or consequences. And here is something powerful. Money gives you time, the time to rest when you need to, the time to create when inspiration strikes, the time to choose what matters to you instead of being trapped in what drains you. Money does not change who you are. It simply creates the space for your true self to exist without compromise. Chapter 5, building trust in yourself again. Money is also about trust. Yes, every time you earn, save, invest, or pay off debts, you are proving something powerful. I can take care of me. I can build my own life. I don't need to stay where I'm not respected. And that evidence is priceless because it's rewriting the way you see yourself. Without financial trust, fear creeps in. Fear says, what if I can't make it on my own? What if I fall apart? What if I fail? But with financial trust, confidence answers back. Even if I fail, I rebuild. Even if I lose, I can recover. I know how to survive and thrive. That trust builds confidence, and that confidence spills into every other part of your life. When you trust yourself financially, you stop clinging to toxic people, you stop fearing the unknown, you stop negotiating your worth. Money becomes proof that you can stand on your own, proof that you are capable, proof that you are worthy of the life you imagine. And here is the most beautiful part. Once you trust yourself with money, my dear, you start trusting yourself in everything else too. Money becomes a mirror that reflects back your strengths. 6. Stop playing small. When you have money, you stop negotiating your value, you stop begging for scraps, you stop sitting in places that insult your soul just because you have bills to pay. It gives you leverage. It gives you a voice. It gives you a power to say, this is who I am. This is what I deserve. When you don't have money, you often play small to survive. But when you do have money, oh God, survival isn't your only focus. Growth is, expansion is, thriving is. Money allows you to dream bigger because you are not stuck fighting for crumbs. Chapter 7, the shift you must make. Here is the shift you must make. Stop seeing money as greed. Start seeing money as freedom. Money isn't about flaunting wealth or proving status. It's about protecting your peace. Money gives you choices. Choices give you power. Power gives you peace. And peace, peace is priceless, my love. When you see money as a tool for freedom, you just survive. You begin to use it differently. You save it differently. You spend it differently. You respect it differently. And in return, it respects you back. So let's say it clearly. Money isn't just about houses, cars, or luxuries. It's about freedom. Freedom to walk away. Freedom to hold your standards. Freedom to never again sit in a room that does not deserve you. When you make money and manage it well, you stop playing small just to survive. You stop tolerating disrespect because bills are due. You stop swallowing pain because you're afraid to live. With money, you rise. With money, you choose. With money, you finally get to live life on your own term. Now, before you go, guys, I want you to watch this video right here. YouTube suggested it for you because they know you are going to enjoy it and learn something powerful from it. While you are here, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with another person who needs to hear these truths today. So don't miss it, click it now, and let's keep building power together. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna see you in this next video now. Bye.